One of America's tallest tales was known to be as big as lumber trees. Today you will be learning the folklore of Paul Bunyan. When Paul Bunyan arrived in the world, he was said to have been carried by 5 storks. As it is clear, one stork could have not carried him on its own. Soon after Paul was delivered to his parents, no more than a week later, he was big enough to fit into his father's clothes, and his lungs were so big he cleared ponds of frogs with a single holler. Paul had gotten so big as a baby his parents had to use wagon wheels as buttons. Their lumber wagon had to be turned into a carriage to carry him, as he was too big for a normal one. When he outgrew his carriage, he was moved to a large raft made by his parents on the coast of Maine. As he rocked in his sleep, he made waves that were known to sink ships. Soon time came for when it was Paul's first birthday. He received a blue axe as a gift from his father. He was named Babe. As Babe and Paul grew up, they would run outside together. Their many footprints would later turn into the 1,000 Lakes of Minnesota. When Paul was fully grown and logging, one winter was so cold for Paul and his crew that they tried talking. Their words froze. When everything unfroze in the spring, chatter was heard for weeks within the forest. One day, as Paul and his men were logging near a river, they began to notice that they were starting to see the same logs again and again. They realized they were at Round River, so Paul decided he would shovel out the center and make it Round Lake. One day, Paul's men made him a pipe. Paul enjoyed smoking from this. However, Paul also wanted to keep his forest clean, so he blew his smoke towards the west. His smoke was said to have caused the smog of the west coast. While Paul Bunyan has shaped much of America with his legends, his life is thought to be exaggerated legends of a logger. While Paul may not be real, without those stories he wouldn't be a commemorated American icon he is today.